Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't come from a very wealthy family, so and I wanted to get out of El Paso, back home where I'm from, and my only opportunity was to go out of state. And Colorado had offered me, and that's like a big deal, not having to pay for college. So I was super grateful, and my scholarship is worth, I think it's like 400 to 500,000. They pay for rent. They pay for my everyday like pocket money, books, tuition. So literally, I don't have to spend a dime.
So I honestly probably wouldn't have come to Boulder if it wasn't for lacrosse. I didn't really know much about the school until I came out here for a visit, and then I got offered a scholarship, and that like really put it in perspective. And I decided that's definitely where I wanted to go, thanks to my scholarship. So I have 75% off of my whole tuition.
We get the most scholarship money because we make the most revenue. But they get scholarships too, but they don't get the same amount of money. Like some scholarships, I think from soccer, they like some pay for your tuition but not your books, or like your room but not tuition or something like that. You know, like it's a little risky and like there's a gray area there, and so that has a lot to do with like people committing here or not, and like some athletes get a better scholarship opportunity in another school than here, so it's just like it's they try to balance it out, but I think just in general, football is one of the most popular sports in the country, and so with that being said, college football is like right under the NFL, and definitely even if we're bad or good, we're still getting the same amount of attention because everyone in their college expects their team to be great. So if your team is bad and they're not performing well, then everybody's gonna like talk about football, like how much they suck, everything. But at the same time, they're still getting that same amount of attention, as well as like if you're like a super good team, everybody's gonna be talking about you even more probably. But I think because just in general, and this is off of like classes that I've taken that have to do with sports, male, and I'm not saying this to be like biased or anything, but like male sports are more entertaining, and that's been proven. And it sucks because like with us getting all the attention, all the money is coming from there. So that means that more money is going to be spent on those sports because that's where the most entertainment comes from. So for football, we make more money even if we don't have a good season. We make more money than any other sport here, and that's just because we play this like sport of football. And so whatever gets the most ratings, whatever sport has the most profit and the most like success is that one sport that's going to get the most money and like the most resources in order for them to grow.
I mean, they definitely do. We have like equal tutors and stuff like that, but when it comes to like special privileges and like dinners and like free clothes and stuff, they get like twice as more than any girl does. I think that's because they bring in so much money and they're like, there's more of them, but I don't know, it's a little bit unfair, I guess. I think they get so many more scholarships because they have to have so many like more people than like most teams do. I don't exactly think that's fair. I think maybe their top players should get scholarships and then maybe like to kind of distribute out the rest of the money towards like other teams, and like if they got less scholarships, maybe we would be able to have more sports teams and it would be like more fairly distributed.
I think that has to do with Title IX. Title IX is for like gender equality in sports, and so we see used to have a baseball men's baseball team, and we took that off so we can have more women's team in like any sport. So we have to like have a certain amount of women's sports and a certain amount of men's sports. At the end of the day, male sports are what like is what's like thriving right now.